Hey student, watch this video and learn how to use the verbs of senses in English. It is a grammar in use lesson that will be very practical and simple so that you understand how to use some very popular verbs. If you don't know me very well, hello, I'm Teacher Prix and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because every week I post different kinds of English lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. Yeah, if you have already done so, well, thank you. Make sure to hit the like button. But anyway, the verbs of senses. I'm not going to talk about all the verbs of senses, just some of them, okay? I will come back with another lesson focused on this subject to bring more explanations and situations and important grammar tips when using these verbs in English, okay? Here on my channel, maybe you're new around here, but on my channel, I help pre-intermediate and intermediate students to go from stuck to speaking in 6 months. And guys, this level is a challenge, okay? And here, guys, don't get me wrong. You will continue to use and study, well, you will continue to study grammar, okay? Grammar is gonna have to be part of your journey, okay? For the rest of your journey, you will have to study a little bit of grammar. And it's not a bad thing, okay? Don't feel like, oh, but this is a terrible thing. I don't like studying grammar. This is really bad. No, it's actually really positive. And by studying grammar the right way, you will be able to improve your communication skills. Whenever I bring grammar lessons, I'm always thinking of conversation. I'm thinking of communication. That's my goal with my lessons, my grammar lessons here on my channel. It's also something that I focus on with my students from my academy. In my academy, my students, they have, in every module, there's a grammar lesson. Additionally, we have workshops and activities every month. And some of them are connected to grammar so that they can improve their communication skills, okay? But other than that, let's keep going. It's a very short and sweet lesson. Look, feel, smell, sound, taste. There are other verbs such as hear, see, but I want to focus on these ones today. And as I said, I was planning this lesson when I realized that it would be interesting to mention additional points. Hence, there will be a part 2 or even a part 3 of this video focusing on the verbs of senses and linking verbs in general. So I think you're going to like this lesson. So in general, guys, to look, okay, you will use your eyes to look. You will feel sensations, emotions. What a feeling. Feeling. Smell. You use your nose to smell. Sound is connected to hear. It doesn't mean, it does not translate it as to hear, but the sound is connected to the sense of hearing, okay? And taste. What do you do with your tongue? If you put something sweet, you will taste the sweet. If I put something sour in your mouth, you will taste, okay? So that's the sense I am referring to. So some typical examples, and usually, guys, you're going to use these verbs plus adjectives. That's the easiest thing I can tell you, okay? You will use these verbs plus adjectives. I feel tired. I feel good. He looks tense. He looks nice. She feels good. I feel amazing. Amazing is an adjective. This cake, this chocolate cake, smells delicious. And if you eat it, this chocolate cake tastes delicious. Do you like chocolate cake? It's one of my favorite. To be honest, I like carrot cakes, but I feel like carrot cakes and chocolate cakes have the same position, okay? They're my favorite ones. I absolutely love carrot cakes and chocolate cakes. They taste delicious. Now, these shoes don't feel comfortable, okay? Maybe I'm wearing new shoes, okay? And they don't feel nice. They don't feel comfortable. So these these verbs are so common. And in this first lesson of the verbs of the senses, I'm just describing some introductions. There will be more information, stay with me. But there is more to learn about these verbs, okay? I will share some pieces of information today. Now, oftentimes the students come to me and ask, but Priscilla, can I say I feel good? Because feel is a verb. Good is an adjective. So shouldn't I use adverbs? Just when I say, how are you? And then I say, I'm good. Some people correct me and they come, oh, you cannot say I'm good. You have to say I'm well. You need an adverb. Well. And this is an important observation you need to understand, okay? When the verbs of senses are used as non-action verbs, they are copular verbs. And copular verbs, like verb to be, verb to be, copular verb, they are followed by adjectives, not typically by adverbs. It is possible, but typically, adjectives, not adverbs, okay? Now, what is a copular verb? It's a linking verb. It's not describing an action. It's linking. And how do you link? You typically link with an adjective or a noun. I am a teacher. I am happy. So am is linking the sentence, linking the subject and the quality here. In this case, the adjective. I'm happy because I'm happy. Grab along. All right. So typically copular verbs are linking verbs. They are not action verbs. They're not describing action. They are connecting ideas. They are linking verbs. That's copular verb. So in most cases, these verbs are frequently used. There are exceptions. See? Always keep that in mind. You will hear verb to be plus adverbs. You just have to pay attention. Is it working as a copular verb or not? And this happens to the senses. Some of the most frequently used copular verbs are be, feel, seem, appear, look, sound, smell, taste, become, get. Okay? So you have to pay attention to the structure, to the complement. For example, I can get easily annoyed. Get easily. Well, but there's annoyed. Huh? Get easily angry. Just an example. I can get easily angry. So there are moments when you're going to use an adverb next to a copular verb, but you need to analyze the situation, okay? But typically they're linking verbs. So you're going to use adjectives, not adverbs, okay? Got it? Now, moving on to more stuff. Verbs of the senses plus like. The preposition like here is more like working as a conjunction, okay? Like in this case is going to have two possible translations. Like in the same way as, okay, the same way, or as if. As if, what is that supposed to mean? As if in a way, in a certain way, in a way that suggests something. When you use the verbs of senses plus like, it is informal. Teacher, is it wrong? No, it's correct. Do it. Nike, just do it. Okay? I'm just pointing out that it can be informal because you will find other alternatives, other options. So look at the examples below. This band sounds like Coldplay. Okay? Remember sound? Sounds. Okay? So this band, let's say I go to a concert. I don't know the band, but then they start playing. And then I'm like, wow, they sound like Coldplay. Wow. Typically in this structure, you will use like plus nouns. Okay, nouns. Can you use other things? Yes, but hold on a minute. Okay. Now, another example. This material, this is not silk, okay? I think this is cotton. This feels like cotton, but I'm not sure, okay? I am the worst when it comes to knowing fabrics, okay? I have no idea. But by touching, it feels like cotton. Okay? So it's in the same way as cotton. It looks like it's very similar to cotton. It feels like it has the same sensation in the same way as cotton. I'm not sure though. Okay? So that's the idea. Oh, this tea tastes like strawberry. So maybe I'm drinking my morning tea. Well, hello there. Yum, yum, yum. The taste is in the same way as strawberry. Tastes like strawberry. Okay, watermelon sugar high. I don't know why I remembered this song because it's talking about watermelon. It's not talking about strawberry. I don't remember any strawberry song. Okay, so it tastes like strawberry. Okay, there you go. It's not watermelon. Never mind. This place feels like home. Oh, okay. So maybe you go somewhere on your vacation. Okay, and there you are on your vacation, enjoying, and you just feel like that place is the same way as home. You feel so comfortable. So you can look at your friends or maybe your family and you can tell them, wow, it feels like home. Same vibe, the same feeling. What a feeling. Da, 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 da. It feels like I never know what side to point, this is ridiculous. I will know. I will remember next time, okay? I will learn this. Let's see. No, it's this. Okay, it's the left hand. Okay, I got it. Hit the like button. Cool. I will remember next time. That's nice. Another example. You sound like your sister. So maybe you're talking to your mom and you're complaining about life, complaining about stuff. Nobody loves me. Life sucks. It's so hard. Then your mom can look at you and say, wow, you sound like your sister. What's wrong with you? Or you sound like your father. You sound like my neighbor. You are speaking in the same way as the other person. Okay? My friend looks like my manager. So maybe I look at my friend, we're having coffee, and I'm like, I know. You look like my manager. So you look in the same way as my manager. You have the same appearance, the same look. So you look like my manager. So when I use this structure, like plus now, and I can do this with these verbs, taste like, watermelon sugar high, feel like, sound like, look like. There you have it. Keep going. Let's keep going. Now, guys, feel like may have a different use, okay? So the first one I showed you, I'm using like to describe in the same way, okay? In the same way as. Or you will see it very soon in a way that suggests something. I will talk about that. But we can also use feel like to describe the idea of wanting. I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. So I want, I desire, I really want it. I would like, okay? But when you say would like, keep in mind that it's the idea of desire, the idea of wanting. You don't go to a restaurant and you say, oh, what I'll have? What are you going to, are you ready to order? And then you're like, yes, I feel like pasta. No, that's not nice, okay? I would like. So in this case, you're just expressing your desire, okay? Now, I feel like sushi for lunch today. So maybe you are at work with your colleagues and it's almost lunchtime right now. Like here in Brazil, it's almost lunchtime. I'm hungry. Well, a little hungry. Just a little bit hungry. So I can, text my friends and be like, yo, what are you doing? Do you want to grab a bite? Yeah. What do you have in mind? I feel like sushi for lunch today. I feel like sushi. So it's possible to do this with a noun, okay? Sushi, food. It's a kind of food, so it's a noun. I feel like sushi. I feel like pasta. I'm just expressing my desire, something I really want to have at that moment. Or I can use a verb. And if I use a verb, it is in the gerund form, ing. I feel like having sushi for lunch. What are you going to have today? Well, I feel like having sushi. I feel like eating. Yum, yum, yum. Okay? The other example, I don't feel like going out tonight. I'm too tired. So I don't feel like going out. So I don't want to go out. I don't have the desire to go out. I would not like to go out tonight. This is true, even though I will be going out tonight. I don't feel like going out tonight. This is actually, I think this is my example. I'm not too tired. I'm not tired. I feel good. But I don't feel like going out. I have no choice, though. I'll have to go out. It is what it is. So I hope you got that part. Make sure to share this video with a friend. Support the channel. It's always left. Oh, now I know. Always left. See? Like. Always left. The problem is you use the left hand and you point to the right. That's kind of, that's kind of tricky. Okay, but I'm going to get the hang of it. And if you're interested, I have an amazing study plan cycle. You can get the link in the description of this video. And in this cycle, you learn how to organize your study routine and keep repeating the ideas I teach. That's why I call it cycle, study plan cycle, because I wanted to continue repeating the ideas and organization suggestions that I share in this study plan. So make sure to check it out, link in the description of this video. Let's keep rolling. As if or as though. Okay, so you can use as if or as though next to these verbs that I'm showing you today. There are more verbs. I chose some of them to keep this lesson short, which is already too long, but let's keep talking. Instead of using like, you can use as if or as though. Using like will be a little bit more informal, as I mentioned before. It is more informal, nothing wrong with it. You could easily use like in a meeting, in a conference. It's not really a big deal. If you're writing something more, if you're writing something more formal, more academic, and you want to, sound as if you are, knowledgeable, then I wouldn't recommend using like, okay? Now, you sound as if you had a long day. So you sound, what you're saying, what you are telling me, the sound, what you're telling me suggests, okay? In a way that suggests something. So the way you speak is suggesting me you had a long day. So you speak as if you had a long day. You sound as if you had a long day. Can I use like? Yes. You sound like you had a long day. What happened? It was terrible. It was such a hard day. But anyway, let's keep going. It sounds as though the party was great. It sounds like the party was great. I prefer like in this case. I wouldn't use as though. You can. I think there's a spelling mistake. Is there it? No, it's not. It sounds as though the party was great. I mean, free drinks, lots of food, dancing, a DJ. Wow. Sounds as though the party was amazing. Jesus. Sounds like the party was great. You can use both. In conversations, I would opt for like, okay? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Are you okay? Maybe I get home and I see my boyfriend and I look at him and he looks as if he'd seen a ghost. So I can calm him down and say, yo, what's up? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Are you okay? And then I can talk. Yeah, I can also use like, oh, you look like you've seen a ghost. Are you okay? Fine. I feel as though I have so little time to do everything I need to. Or I can say, I feel like, or I feel as if I have so little time to do everything I need to. Okay? So I feel like it suggests something. I feel as if I have so little time to do everything I need to. These phrases are very common. You will need to analyze the scenario. Should I be a little bit more formal? Can I just be more casual and use like? I often opt for like. I really like the option of as if. I use it. I like it. As though it depends on the person I'm talking to. But overall, these are good options for you to study, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. I did it. But other than that, get my study plan cycle. I'll see you next time. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.